I was so sick and tired of manifestation not working that I decided to go on a manifestation technique rampage so I could figure out the truth, see what actually works, apply it, and make it happen. In this video, I'm going to simply break down what is stopping you from manifesting what it is that you desire. There is one thing that is missing from the standard recipe out there that everyone seems to be talking about, but no one talks about the actual truth, what's underneath everything that's going to catapult you from where you are to where you want to be. So stick with me right till the end. I'm going to share something really vital to help you get exactly what it is that you want. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification, and I'll see you on the other side. I started manifesting really well throughout my 20s, so much so that my friends were a little bit confused when I used to say, I'm just going to order it from the cosmos, and then it came. This happened so much so that they used to joke with me and say, why don't you just order it from the cosmos? And I did, and it came. At this stage, I didn't know it was called manifesting. I just knew that something was happening when I was relaxed, in flow, and in tune with my desire. I was manifesting all the time. I found five-pound notes in the space of 10 days, and 4 of those were in 1 week. It's crazy talk, but it happened. I'd be walking down the street, there'd be a box that said free on it, and there'd be a pair of skates, and I just knew they were my size. I'd put them on, I'd skate home. A guy walked into the pub where I worked and asked if I wanted the exact bike that I dreamt of as a kid. Just gave me it. I found money, found bags of weed, I found clothes, I found all sorts of things that were aligned with who I was back then, where my head was at, and also what I felt worthy of. This is the first thing to master. Your subconscious mind will block you from manifesting anything that you do not feel worthy of. And at that time in my life, I felt worthy of all of those things. I was easily manifesting all sorts of small things or situations that were just perfect for where I was right there. It was a no-brainer. Yes, this is for me. Oh, this is for me. And that's for me too. So I dove deep into this stuff. I started studying it. I started looking into the law of attraction, manifesting, quantum science, all of this, trying to figure out what was happening. And I knew at that time I was very drunk, I was very loose, I was going with the flow, and I was attracting into my life things that I felt completely worthy of, things that I was doing anyway. The problem came when I started to stretch my imagination, my consciousness, my self-worth, and I wanted to manifest bigger and better things into my life. And then block after block after block after block. This manifesting law of attraction stuff just started to slow down. And I stopped manifesting all of these things I could so easily do before. Why? We'll get to that in a second, but first I want to share with you something really pivotal on my journey. I was listening to a late night internet radio show called Coast to Coast, where they used to discuss all of these things that just weren't in the mainstream. And I heard a woman talking about how she reprogrammed her mind for what she wanted. Her life completely changed. She programmed herself by recording what she wanted. I have, I do, I am. And she listened to it over and over and over again. And it didn't happen straight away, but it did happen. And she started receiving and achieving everything she was telling herself. I listened to this and I remember thinking, this is it. This is what I'm missing. This is a way to program and imprint on your subconscious mind what you do want, to rewire yourself to expect what it is that you're putting out there. So at this point, I'm listening to myself saying all of the stuff that I want. I'm doing the work. I'm doing the affirmations. I am reading the positive psychology. I've got my vision board. I'm doing all of the work and it's just not happening. Block after block after block. What am I missing? It was incredibly frustrating. Do you know what I'm talking about? Let me know if you know what I'm talking about. Say, yes, I know what you're talking about. There's an amazing woman called Helen Hansel that you've got to check out. She's called the Contest Queen. She won everything. She literally won all of the things. And she created a method called SPEC. Select it, project it, expect it, collect it. This method worked for this woman. This is a fact. Look her up. She won everything. I was doing this method and still getting these blocks. And I started to realize something. The more I dove into subconscious reprogramming and I started pulling that thread, I uncovered something. that wasn't being talked about in The Secret, the SPEC method, and all of the other methods that were coming up. The standard, visualize what you want, project it, do your vision board, imagine it's coming, feel that you have it now. Where is it? Where is it? Doesn't work like that. There's one thing missing. You're sitting down. The main problem that's happening when you're watching videos on manifestation and hearing people sharing their stories and what they've manifested, the people that can manifest like that have self-belief. They have self-worth. They have no problem imagining that they can experience, do whatever it is that they want to do, have an experience. The one thing that's missing from all of these manifestation techniques that you're looking at is they're not talking about how you feel, what comes up when you think about your desire. This is the thing that most people go, yeah, I have it, I've got it. This is the part that people skip over because this is the self-work. I like to call it the self-love. Whatever comes up when you think about your desire, that lack, I'm not sure if I can do that. I don't know if I actually even really believe I can have that. I'd love that amount of money, but deep down, I don't think I can handle that amount of money. What would my friends and family think? Anything unwanted, negative that pings when you think about what you desire, this needs dissolving, this needs rewiring. It's kind of like having a frayed wire. We need to strip that wire and then re-insulate it so it's nice and strong and it can send the information. Or look at it like a highway or a motorway where big lorries are exporting loads of goods. And if what they're exporting isn't what you want, then we need to dismantle that highway and we need to rebuild a new one. So this is the missing key. The secret of the secret is to know what you want, select what you want, project it. And then as you do so, implement this missing key, which is feel what is coming up. Pull everything that's coming up that doesn't align with your new belief system, your story of who you are and where you want to go. Anything that's holding you back, old trauma, old doubt, old fear, old limiting beliefs that you don't actually subscribe to anymore, that you've downloaded from parents or TV or old friends and family. You can do all the vision boards you want, all of the auto suggestion you want, all of the scripting you want. And it's very unlikely that you'll actually achieve your goal unless you uncover and rewire these limiting beliefs. What you might see constantly happening is self-sabotage in all of its many forms. I'm going to start tomorrow. I'll start tomorrow. And just right now I'm going to, self-sabotage. You might be getting conflicting results all of the time. I am manifesting this, and then I'm asking where it is. Why is it not showing up yet? You're putting out two different signals. If you were completely in trust and in flow, you wouldn't question it. You'd keep doing the action and just move on. But by projecting and then asking where it is, or wondering or doubting, you are unraveling that potential. Or you might keep repeating patterns in your life. Maybe you keep attracting the same partner or the same type of clients that you don't want. This is the universe's way of telling you there's something you are missing. There is a pattern that you keep doing that you are missing. And unless you fix this problem, you're going to keep experiencing the same thing. The thing that we have to remember is this subconscious programming that we have started at childhood. And you can even have the conversation that it goes back further. You might have picked up a belief when you were younger that you're completely unaware of, which is sabotaging you in the now while you're trying to succeed as an adult. So years of imprinting all of this information and data on your subconscious mind is blocking you from breaking free into that new story that you're subscribing to now. And without pulling it up, cleaning it, rewiring it, it's most likely not going to happen. So as an overview, it comes down to this. Number one, know exactly what it is that you want, what your new story is, what it is that you want to achieve and manifest in this lifetime. Number two, watch your self-talk. Watch what you're saying to yourself, thinking about yourself, thinking about that thing that you're trying to manifest. Is your self-talk matching up with your new belief system? I am worthy of this. I can handle this. I handle this. And number three, watch everything that comes up, everything that you feel. Pull it up, give it a hug, let go of it, say this is not part of my belief system. Number four, expect it. collect it. And number 5, if you are serious, if you are ready to be all in on that dream that you desire, you're sick or tired of things not working, not manifesting, not showing up, then DM me the word freedom. I'll take you through my process. I'll help you get clear. We'll pull up the stuff. We'll shine the light. We'll rewire the new beliefs and get you back to expecting and collecting so you can enjoy accomplishing what you're here to do. So, like the video, hit the bell notification and subscribe to this if you've enjoyed this content. It really helps the channel. I'll look forward to seeing you on the next one. Check out this video. See you soon.